Hello, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Today's video is going to be a soft-spoken whisper, soft-spoken ramble. I had plans today to kind of get some stuff done, but I've had a migraine since last night that I haven't really been able to get rid of, and kind of starting to feel like I'm getting sick. So really not done anything today, and I haven't cleaned up my space from the last video, and I just don't really feel in the creative mindset right now. So that's why I'm doing another ramble video. I try to do these once a month. So I think it's been about a month since my last one. So that is what today's video is going to be. So I thought I would update you on a few things. Not much really happens in my life, so these rambles aren't like containing any super important info on my life, but finally got stuff to finish the bathroom. I was planning on doing that today, but just not really feeling up to it. Been really struggling with my anxiety and depression, so that might be part of it too. I think I'm getting down that I'm not getting things done quick enough, and that's making me feel bad, and then it's just like kind of a cycle of me telling myself I need to be doing things faster, I need to be getting the stuff done, and then that's, you know, putting a lot of anxiety in my head and making it even harder to be motivated. But planned on doing that today. Was going to do an actual video, but again, I haven't really cleaned up my space. I have gotten some things that have gotten stuck in the mail. They keep pushing the deliveries, so my plan is to completely rearrange this room. Right now it's kind of our like spare bedroom, so there's a twin bed in here, there's my dog cage in here, tables, we store our cleaning supplies, so it's just like really cramped. So I've decided that I'm just gonna break down the bed because we really don't have that many visitors, and it's not really getting used other than holding just storage space. So I'm gonna break that down. Waiting on a mattress protector so that we can put it in our garage and save the mattress. So I thought I was gonna have that I could work on, but it hasn't been delivered yet, so I haven't really gotten to clear out this space yet. But what I'm wanting to do is, one, make a different background, have a little bit more space for my ASMR, and I would love to put kind of like a gaming desk in here. I don't really have a computer, I have like a gaming laptop that I use, so I kind of want to move my desk in here and kind of create a different space with it. I might even use this room as like a second closet, because my closet's pretty small, and the hanger or storage thing has fallen off the wall a couple of times, so it's just not really strong. So, or I might have too many clothes, I don't know. But I've been going through my clothes, getting rid of some things, but I would love to kind of be able to have a little bit more space. So that's kind of my plan. Again, I feel like I have so much going on. I have so many like little mini projects with the house that I'm just really struggling to complete. I've been living here for 2 years and it just feels like it's never ending. I still feel like I'm working on things from 2 years ago, and I think that's a big part of my anxiety and depression is like, why haven't you gotten it done yet? Why aren't you, being motivated? Why is it taking you so long? So just really been struggling with that, trying to find energy and trying to put time into getting these things done. I know it'll get done. I know I will do it. It's just I'm kind of hard on myself when it comes to timelines that are in my head that I feel like I need to be meeting. Other than that, I'm trying to get through the cold weather. It's not my favorite, but still been going to work, been having some car troubles, so that is also a factor in some of my anxiety and really struggling with taking care of everything and all of these big expenses with the cars going bad and all that other stuff. So been dealing with that, but I've been doing pretty good with my uploads, being more consistent than what I was, because I kind of fell off a little. So I've been trying really hard to make sure I'm at least uploading once a week. So I feel like I've been doing pretty good with that. So if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Mars. Thank you guys so much for engaging and commenting, liking. It means so much, and I've really, really enjoyed the past. It's almost been 2 years that I've been doing YouTube, which is crazy to think about. So I started it shortly after moving in to the house, so it's been a lot of fun to kind of just have something to keep me creative and keep my mind off of all of the craziness that comes with, adulting and moving out of your parents' house and all that. But yeah, work's been going well. I've been feeling better about it. I've been getting along really well with my coworkers, so I feel a little bit more relieved because I was really anxious about that. I really had amazing coworkers at my last job, so I was really kind of sad, and it was getting me down, and it was really hard to go to my new job every day, but definitely have been kind of understanding things a bit more, feeling like I know what I'm doing now, or at least most of it, and yeah, so it has gotten better. I know I was really concerned. If you've watched any of my past few Ramble videos, I started the job in April, and it was a really hard transition. I'm more of an introvert, so it was just really hard for me to kind of be more of myself and feel comfortable. But I feel like I've really come out of my shell at this new place, so I think I'm doing okay. But yeah, my goals, I really want to get out of the city. I would love to go back to living in the country. It's kind of how I grew up, and it's just, I miss that like peace and quiet and more privacy. But that's been a struggle. I mean, I'm sure everyone is aware of how expensive things are, and so it's been very slow. So I've been trying to keep my head up about that and just know that that's a goal eventually, and it's okay if it's not happening quickly. Let's see. I think my car is okay. I was concerned with it for a little bit because it's not been wanting to start properly, but I've really been kind of having a hard time reaching out and communicating, talking, keeping in touch with people. So I've not been doing very well. Just mentally, I guess. There's just a lot going on, and it's very overwhelming. And I'm kind of like an avoidant type person. So if something is stressing me out, I tend to ignore it, or tend to kind of just like, I'll deal with this later. Which is interesting to kind of see how I've changed, in the sense that when I was in college, I was a very like type A type of person. I had to write everything down. I had to just jump on assignments, get it done. I don't know. I just felt like very organized and very put together and knew exactly what I was going to be doing. And then since graduating, I graduated in 2021. So it's been a few years, and I feel like my personality has completely changed. I am not organized. I feel like I just have so many things like overwhelming me that I need to do, and I'm just like procrastinating so much, and just not getting things done. And it's almost like a mental block because I know I need to do it, and it's stressing me out that I haven't done things yet, to the point where I'm just avoiding it. I don't know. So I've been working on that in therapy. I don't know if I've really talked about that with you guys, but I do go to therapy, and I have for a few years. I can't believe it's been that long. So definitely trying to work on how I've kind of changed since school. I'm not as disciplined. Just really struggling with life, going to work, not having time to really do what I want. Maybe that's why, like maybe, going from being in school full-time to working full-time, even though school, was considered full-time, like I still had so much time to myself and was able to pretty much make my own schedule, do things how I wanted to do it. But going into the workforce working for other people, you don't get that freedom. And I think it's just really overwhelming to put so much time and energy into your job, and then your home life starts becoming like secondary. Just really hard to focus on, you know, tasks that need to be done. At least personally. I'm sure there's other people who are able to have full-time job, have kids, you know, and keep up with everything. But for me, it's just been overwhelming. So really been trying to work on that. But yeah, other than that, I feel like I kind of talk about the same things because, again, it's just the same things need done and I haven't finished it and it's driving me nuts. But I've been struggling a little bit more mentally, even though at least a few months ago, the biggest stressor was the new job. It's kind of shifted now, and just trying to work through things through therapy. But I try to bring it back around to enjoying things that I like doing. So, like my ASMR and interacting with you guys. So thank you so much. I ran out of storage on my phone, so I had to take a brief break and clear up some space. So I'm not gonna talk too much longer. Don't have any crazy updates. And trying to get through the holidays. I'm really excited to spend time with family. So I don't have much time left for PTO since I went to Vegas with my mom in September. So I don't really get any extra time, but I'm excited to just spend the holidays with my parents. So that's really all I had to talk about. I will go ahead and give you guys the rest of your night. Thank you again for joining me and listening to me ramble about really nothing. So, all right, my friend, I will go ahead and say goodbye for now. So,